So what is going on, guys, and welcome to episode number 100 of our Portsmouth career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15, and we have now reached it. I cannot believe it. Thank you so much for you guys for all the support you've given me throughout the whole of the series, and I'm really grateful that we've managed to reach episode number 100. What I'm going to be doing in this episode is pretty much going to be playing probably about 2 or 3 games, which is probably going to be live kind of highlight sections. So it's going to be one of the first times I've done this. I'm hoping it's going to come out alright. Obviously, if it doesn't, I'm sorry, but hopefully it will come out alright. But we're going to start this off with having a look at this guy here, Daniel Yilmaz, is a 21-year-old centre-back. He looks very promising. We're going to inquire about him, and also, after we've inquired about him, he is quite hefty on the wage budget. We're going to try and offer 2 million plus Jimenez, who is our current centre-back that we've got. The reason being is Jimenez, he did look like a decent centre-back. He is quite good, he plays alright, but he has not gone up at all in his rating, so I'm really hoping we can try and bring Yilmaz in, because I think he looks a very promising player. And another player I'd like to bring in is Julian Brand, which I'm sure you guys would have heard of before. Actually, he's a left winger. He's 22 years old now. I do know he's 76 rated because I did actually scout him before. And he's got something special. So 76 rated. Maybe we'll try and offload someone that we don't really want. Which I don't... There isn't... Let's try and get rid of Volsmith. Plus 1.5 million for the Julian Brand. I know Volsmith is young, he's 17 years old, but he hasn't really convinced me so far, and maybe we'll have to try and keep him, maybe not. But we're going to jump straight into the first game, and the first game is going to be up against Arsenal. Just select the Portsmouth thing, but the first game is going to be against Arsenal. They're currently sitting in 6th place, I can see there. We're currently sitting in 5th, so if they win it, they will leapfrog us into 5th place, which will be the crucial place to get into the Europa League next season. So it's going to be a very difficult game, but hopefully we can come out on top. We're going to be playing in the away kit, and well, the squad we're going to be going with in this one, we're going to have Lukaku, Zivkovic, Lamela, Halilovic, Draxler, Mandanda, Digne, Stones, Ayan, Gorka and Scuffet. And these are the players that we're going to have on the bench. But also Divock Origi will actually be playing instead of Volsmith, and Draxler will come off and come onto the bench. So that's actually going to be it for the start of this game, and hopefully we can get a very good result at the Emirates Stadium. So here we are, guys, the lovely Emirates Stadium. Even though I'm a Tottenham fan, I do really like their stadium. As you guys said before, there is the squad table. We're currently sitting in 5th, they're currently sitting in 6th. We're going to jump in and have a look at their squad and see how their squad is. So as you can see there from Arsenal's squad, they have a very strong lineup. They have Debussy, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Gibbs, and they've also got the player that we've recently signed, Jack Wilshere, who we've signed on a pre-contract deal, and I'm very looking forward to getting him into the club, as he's an 85 rated centre midfielder, only 27 years of age, and it looks like he could be a crucial player that could come into the club next season. So we're going to jump straight into this game, and let's hopefully it will be a good game. Good chance for us down the wing here. We cut inside with Lukaku. He tries to play the ball through to Halilovic, but unfortunately nothing comes out of it. We get the ball out with Lamela. He's going to Ronaldo chop inside, and there's a good tackle there from Arsenal's new player from Mashamite, which I'd never ever heard of. So maybe I have to scout him. He might be like a new gen or regen, I'm not sure. Good header for Ayan. He played the ball out wide to Divock Origi. He's going to try the drilled shot, but unfortunately Koscielny matches it with a good block, and they clear the ball out of harm's way. But Lamela picks up the ball. He plays the ball to Nicholas Gorka. He's going to cut inside. He's going to hit it. But unfortunately, it is Jack Wilshere, our pretty much new player, makes the block. But Zivkovic plays the ball inside, but unfortunately, once again, Arsenal match it with some good defending. Good chance for Arsenal here, but we do then manage to get the ball clear. It only comes to Welbeck. Can we clear the ball? It's a good shot, and it skips underneath the legs of Simone Scuffet and into the back of the net. So in the 40th minute, Masha Mate, the player that we said we needed to scout before the game, has scored the goal. Simone Scuffet, probably at fault for that one. He should have kept that one out. A little bit disappointed that a goalkeeper of his quality didn't keep out a shot like that. Once again, we can't defend, and it was a good shot, but still, Simone Scuffet has got to be preventing that one from going into the back of the net. Can we try and get a goal straight after we skip past Jack Wilshere? We're going to hit it from outside the box, and it's... Oh my God, it's gone in. What a fantastic goal from Zivkovic. He's done it. He's got ourselves back on level terms of an absolutely wonder strike. And I thought, why not try and hit it from outside the box with Zivkovic? And maybe we don't want to sell him in the end because that is a fantastic goal. Jack Wilshere, still, he could have done a little bit better to try and prevent him, but still, he left it all to do. It was a long way out and he hits it and he goes flying past Ospina in the Arsenal net and we get ourselves back on level terms at 1-1. What a fantastic goal from Zivkovic. So we've got the corner, we're going to take the quick corner just after the half-time interval. It comes to Melanda, he's going to hit it from outside the box. And it's a good save from Ospina, but still straight down his throat. And it was a pretty comfortable catch for the man in the Arsenal net. But Jack Wilshere with an absolutely delightful ball out wide. And that is the reason why we have tried to, or that's the reason we have actually signed him on a pre-contract deal to get him to the club, which I'm extremely pleased about. And I'm really looking forward to using him next season, which, well, I think we will have a pretty much a real strong midfield when we got the likes of Halilovic, Jack Wilshere and Divock Origi in the middle. That is one hell of a good force. But maybe we have to push Jack Wilshere out to left attacking mid, or maybe even put Halilovic out wide because he's left-footed. But then so's Jack Wilshere. But we get a good chance here. Lukaku is going to hit it. Oh, and it's a good save from Ospina, and Debuchy picks up the ball and he's going to clear the ball out wide and pick up the missing pieces. So we did come very close to Romelu Lukaku as the second half has now got underway, and a good start from us, to be honest, but hopefully we need to try and get that goal because a 1-1 draw isn't the worst result, but we still want a better result than that if we want to be challenging for Champions Cup football next season. I think it's now going to be time to make some substitutions as the Arsenal defence is getting tired. We're going to take Lukaku off and we're going to bring on the speed star Kingsley Coman, and also we're going to take off Divock Origi and bring on Julian Draxler, which I'm hoping they can try and cause some danger in the up-and-coming 15 minutes of the remaining game that's left. But if we've got to try and get the ball out of play before Arsenal score, because they do look very threatening as they come down the wings, especially with that Mason-Mike guy. I need to try and scout him because he looks very promising. Can we get the ball away? And we're going to get the ball away, and the substitutions are going to be made with 10 minutes to go in the game. So Kingsley Coman and Draxler, can they get us the win? And can they get us the 3 points in this game? We've lost the ball with Ayan. And Danny Welbeck puts the ball wide. Very poor defending from me there. Trying to be too clever, and we lose the ball. But, oh no, we've done it. We've lost it. They've hit the post. And we get the ball clear of Ayan. Once again, some awful, awful defending from me. I need to try and pull myself together, otherwise we're going to lose this game. We haven't even got the ball upfield yet. Comes to Jack Wilshere, comes to Dzeko. We do then manage to get the ball clear to Halilovic, to Kingsley Coman, to Zivkovic. Can we play the ball to Coman? And Coman's just going to run. We're going to run with Kingsley. He's going to beat Mertesacker easily for pace. And he's going to cut inside. He's going to keep on going. Kingsley Coman against Ospina. He hits it, and it's in! Kingsley Coman has done it in the 87th minute. He has used his pace, he's sprinted past everyone, and he has put the ball into the back of the net. What a fantastic goal from Kingsley Coman. That is the reason I wanted to bring him on, but still, Ospina should be saving that. At his near post, got beaten, but what a fantastic strike it was from Kingsley Coman as he puts us in the lead with his 5th goal in the Barclays Premier League, and he is a player that I would never ever sell. And we've now going to go into park the bus because we need to try and keep hold of this, otherwise we could be in danger if we don't go park the bus, otherwise, because Arsenal are very threatening on the attack. But Melanda regains the ball and we play the ball to Kingsley, and Zivkovic loses the ball out wide to Wilshere. But in the 95th minute now, they're in extra time. It's going to be the last attack for Arsenal. We get the ball clear. Mertesacker's gone upfield. It comes to Halilovic. Kingsley Coman is just going to run again. Can Kingsley do it? He skipped past one. Kingsley. Oh my God. Kingsley. Can he pick up his 2nd goal of the game? He can. Kingsley Coman has wrapped up the game with 3-1. What a fantastic performance it was from us in general and from Kingsley Coman. That is the reason why you guys should sign him if you have him in your crew, mate. He is an absolute animal. He sprints past everyone and expertly finished past Ospina in the net. And what a fantastic way to wrap up this game and win 3-1 at the Emirates Stadium up against Arsenal. We're going to quickly jump in and have a look at the player ratings. Kingsley Coman only on the pitch for 15 minutes and he picks up a 9.5 man of the match rating, as does Zivkovic, who picks up an 8.7. So very good performance all round from us, and I'm very pleased with that massive win that we have managed to pick up over Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. And actually that Liverpool also beat QPR 2-1 away from home, which you would expect them to do so. So We are now going to go into the transfer deadline day, and we're hoping we can try and pick up some good players. But Serge Gnabry, they want 8.5 million for him. We're going to get rid of him. Fabrice Alonga, because I just inquire about random people. The player that I do want is Moussa Dembele, but they want 55.5 million for our former player. So we'll have to put in a scout report for him, because I don't know whether he has actually gone up that much, or whether they're just saying, being greedy, and they don't want us to re-sign a player that we sold to them. Yilmaz, they only want 1.4 million for Yilmaz, so we'll have to put a bid in for him and see what happens. But I think we've already put a bid in of Jimenez plus someone else. Jimenez plus about 2 million, which we'll have to see if they do accept that. But actually here, we get a final report on Daniel Giefer from Tottenham. He's 76 rated, 20, so we have to maybe try and go in, buy him. We'll offer, he looks like a future star, but offer 2 million. I know they're saying that he's going to be worth around 13.3 and 21, but I'm not prepared to pay that much money for a player. Ghazi, they've accepted his contract. I don't think we're going to sign him. Arsenal have accepted 9 million for Yaya Sanogo. No, we don't want him. Oliver Torres. Daniel Yilmaz have accepted the 2 million bid, so we're going to have to try and go in for him. 70,000, 4-year deal, and he'll be a squad rotation player if he does come in. He's only 21 years of age, and I think that could be a good deal if we could pick him up. And they say that they want, they're not interested in the player we've offered, so maybe we'll offer 3.5 million for Julian Brand, see if that will try and convince him to come into the club. And El Ghazi, I'm not actually sure what we offered. We offered 6 million, so we're not going to be paying. I'm not prepared to pay that much for El Ghazi. I think I just put in random bids to see who accepts, see who doesn't, and then obviously cut them out for the videos. But we're now into the final transfer deadline day. As you see here, Romelu Lukaku, we've got a transfer offer for him for 20 million. We're going to up it to 50 million. If he gives 50 million, we'll let him go, but I know they're not going to match that, even though they do probably have the money. Moussa Dembele, unfortunately we cannot go ahead because we are not interested in the player that we offered. So they're not interested in Goretzka, plus 6 million. So he must be really good then. I'm not sure how good Moussa Dembele could actually be. So if they don't want Goretzka, who can we offer? We can offer Lamela, Julian Draxler, Goldschmidt, Nieto, Boniati, Kingsley Coman, Marshall, Goretzka, Vitinho. We're going to try and offer Vitinho plus 7 million for Moussa Dembele, and see if that can try and convince them to let him go. Actually here, Daniel Yilmaz, 70,000 is accepted, and he will be coming into the club. So Daniel Yilmaz is a player that we're going to accept into the club, and we'll have to have a look at him. El Ghazi, we're going to reject. I know he looks very good, but I'm not prepared. And look at this, guys. We have got the chance to sign the monster in Marco Reus. If we can get a little bit more money, we could sign Marco Reus, 89 rated, 29-year-old for 9 million plus Divock Origi. So we haven't got enough money at the moment, but maybe if we sell a player, we could try and bring him in. You never know. But it might be a little bit too difficult to bring him in. I'm not really sure. So guys, look what I've just found. I've found Juan Manuel Iturbe from Roma. He's 88 rated, and we can approach him on a contract expiry deal. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we can bring in this player. If we could bring him in, dearie me, what a fantastic signing it would be if we could try and convince him to come to the club, which I would absolutely love it to, if he could actually join the club. Another player that I'm not really sure if we want any more players that we can actually bring in, but we just have to wait and see. We've still got 5 million left. We'll advance a little bit further and to see if we get any emails back to see what happens in the future. Actually here, transfer offer for Junior Malanda. 13 million for him. If they offer 33, we'll let him go, because I know he hasn't gone up at all. They say they give us 23 million, and unless they up that to 43 million, we're just not letting a player of Lukaku's quality leave the club. They say that they're not interested to let Moussa Dembele go. 4 million plus Eric Lamela. That's it. I'm not going to offer any more, because I know Lamela is a player that I do really like, but you never know. We're not letting him go. Oh, Iturbe has accepted the deal, and we're going to accept it. I'm sorry, guys. We have to accept this. Iturbe, an 88 rated 25-year-old, is going to be joining the club next season. Marco Reus is going to be a no-no now. We're not going to be able to afford him, but we've still got Divock Origi, and we're going to have another massive player joining us next season as well. So we're going to have loads of big players joining us. We're going to have Kurt Zouma, we're going to have Jack Wilshere, and we're going to have the almighty, I forgot his name, Jack Wilshere, Iturbe, and Kurt Zouma. So massive players are going to be joining us next season, which I'm really looking forward to using. We've still got 5 million left, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find a random player that's around about 5 million, and I'll come back very soon just to have a look, see if we can find anyone decent. So we're going to inquire about Raheem Sterling. What we're going to do is offer Lamela plus just a straight swap, Lamela and 100 grand, because that's all I've got, for Raheem Sterling, and see if they do come back, or whether they come back and like say that they want this amount or whatever they say. Have to then see what happens after that. Nothing much is happening. We're just going to advance a little bit further. The transfer offer is then accepted from Everton, which I'm not sure whether I actually showed you this before, but we offered a straight deal, basically a swap, Digne for Luke Garbett. And for some reason they've accepted, because Garbett is 3 ratings higher and 1 year younger, which I do not get. So therefore, I'm going to try and just lure him straight into club, and we can try and pick up a lot better left back for basically free. Now, Manchester United say that they want 43 million for Niang, which is just not going to happen. Moussa Dembele say they're not going to accept. AS Monaco say we don't believe he's that much. Tottenham say they don't believe he's that much. Liverpool has accepted a 100,000 plus Eric Lamela deal. So we're going to go ahead and accept. We're going to go ahead and offer him a contract, because I think this could be a massive deal, because I know Lamela is a really good player and I like using him. But to be honest, in my opinion, nowadays, in this far into the career mode, I think Raheem Sterling will have a higher potential than what the other one will do. And as you see, they both accept the contract. So that's going to be it probably for this, because Luke Garbett is going to come in and he's going to be out, and the other guy's going to be out the door, and also Raheem Sterling's going to be in. So Lamela's gone and Lucas Digne's left the club, but Raheem Sterling and Luke Garbett has joined the club. So I'm very, very pleased about that, and I'll just go and finish the period. Now there's 7 hours left, and nothing much is going to happen with the remaining 7 hours. But actually, they've accepted a 9 million for Hogberg, which a few of you guys did actually mention before. And actually here, we haven't got much left. Not much time left. Leon Goretzka, we've had a bid for him, 7.5 million from Catania. If they give us 17.5, we'll maybe let him go, because he's not really that crucial player in my club anyway. Brand, they've accepted a 9 million deal. So a lot of players are leaving clubs, especially the ones that we've been after, and that is pretty much going to be it for the transfer period deadline day, which well, this could be a very crucial deadline day, because especially I'll show you the transfer negotiations after this, and I think we've done a fantastic job in bringing in players. Actually, Varane's also left Real Madrid and gone to Arsenal, and Immobile has left Borussia Dortmund and gone to Juventus. So that's it for the deadline day, and we'll just go have a look and see the players that we have brought in to the club. We've got a few emails, and they're from Jenkins Volschmidt, who says the next transfer window he wants to leave, as does Boniati, as does Diego Neto. But we're going to have a look, and look at this, guys. This is absolutely extraordinary. If you have a look here, wherever they've gone, here we go. Look, Iturbe has joined the club. Wilshere's joined the club. Garbett's joined the club. Sterling's joined the club. And Yilmaz has joined the club. And Zouma's joined the club. So, wow, we have done really well to bring in all of them players. And we're just going to go ahead and have a look at the squad report, as or we'll just advance into the new month first, and then we'll have a look at the squad report and see if anyone has gone up in ratings. So let's just have a look. So we've got Simone Scuffet, Gorka, Jans. None of these have gone up yet. Luke Garbett, he's actually injured, so he's going to be out for 2 weeks. So we're going to have to play with a different left back, which will be not disastrous, as Hernandez can play there. Junior Malanda, Raheem Sterling, look at that. He looks like an absolute monster. 94 acceleration, 92 sprint speed, and he's got really good. He's got good finishing. He's got good ball control, and he's got good dribbling. So he looks a very promising player to have into the club. Alin Halilovic, look at them stats. Look, they're just all going up, and well, he is going to be an absolute beast. Julian Draxler, Zivkovic, Lukaku, Volschmidt, Nieto, Boniati, Kingsley Coman has gone up eventually. He's actually gone up a rating. And look at his look at all them stats that has gone up. He's got 91 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. His ball control's gone up by 3. His dribbling's gone up by 2. His long shots has gone up. His curve's gone up. His volley has gone up. His shot power's gone up. He just looks like an absolute animal. Anthony Marshall's also gone up. Goretzka, Vitinho, Yilmaz. We have brought him in for 2 million. And look at them stats. He's a 77 rated centre-back at 21 years old. And he looks like an absolute monster. So I'm really looking forward to using him. Lucas Hernandez, Divock Origi. Look, he's just amazing. Callum Chambers, Freeman, Dunn, and Horacio Sanchez. And we're going to have a look at the... and that's pretty much it. So we're going to have a look at the email that we've just got in. And Anthony Marshall wants to play the game. So we'll give it to him. We'll play the... pretty much the weekend squad in this one because it is in the cup up against Wolves, and I believe we can come out on top, especially in this game. So we're going to jump into this game in the round 4 of the cup, and we're just going to have a look to see if anything can happen. So we're going to rock this club here. So we're going to play with Kingsley Coman and Marshall up front. Goretzka, let's see. All of these in the first team. Draxler can play. Boniati can play. What's going to change though is Hernandez can go out wide. Callum Chambers can go. No, Gorka. Let's just have a look. Where's my Yilmaz guy? Yilmaz. Here's Yilmaz. So Yilmaz can come in at centre back instead of Freeman. So it can be Chambers, Yilmaz, Gorka. No, it can't really be Gorka though, can it? No, let's just leave it like that. Raheem Sterling can come onto the bench in case we need him. And that is going to be, and this guy can come on as well instead of centre-back. Actually, no, because Goretzka can play at centre defensive mid and Boniati can go to centre-back if any injuries do occur. And we're actually going to change, for the first time ever, Nieto is going to play the game. So we're going to rock this team here, and it looks a very good team. And unfortunately for us, Yilmaz will be making his debut for the club. He actually played right back as well. Yilmaz will be playing his debut, and so will... maybe Raheem Sterling if he does come on the bench, but I'm not really sure whether he will play. And Garbutt unfortunately cannot because he's currently injured and unable to play at this moment in time. But we're going to jump into the first game up against Wolves, and I'm really hoping we can pull out a good result, and maybe even Yilmaz can put in a good performance, and Raheem Sterling might come off the bench and score. You never know. You have to wait and see. Here we go. The game is going to start, and hopefully we can come out on top and progress in the FA Cup to the 5th round, which my main aim is to actually try and win the FA Cup, because I don't think we're going to win the Champions Cup this season, because obviously I don't think we've got a I don't think we've got a good enough squad to beat the likes of like the Real Madrids, the Barças, Bayerns, etc. But you never know. Maybe we'll have to see who we get in the next stage as well, and hopefully it might be... I'm actually hoping for a tie that's quite easy so we can get progress. But the first chance game does actually fall to them here. But thankfully Henry puts the ball wide, and Nieto is going to get his first touch on the ball, and hopefully he can have a good game in goal. Because if he has a good game, he might prove me wrong, and I might be playing in some more bigger games. You never know. But hopefully we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But straight after, Anthony Marshall's come down the wing. He's going to play the ball across. Comes to Vitinho. Vitinho hits it. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. Vitinho's going to play it back. And Kingsley Coman tries the overhead kick, but it goes a little bit wrong. And the ball then gets cleared out wide. And the ball gets cleared away from danger by Wolves. Fantastic save from Nieto. I don't know how he managed to get his hands on that, but what a fantastic save. I kept quiet then because I thought that might have... I didn't think it was actually going to be on target. But Kingsley Coman picks up the ball. He's going to sprint past everyone like he normally does. He's going to cut inside on his right foot. And he's going to try and curl the ball. Oh, he gets a penalty. How is that not a penalty? The referee is clearly with Wolves as we're playing at their stadium. I don't see how that wasn't a penalty, because Kingsley Coman clearly didn't dive. But Yilmaz picks up the ball and does very well to depossess the man there. But I was a little bit disappointed there that we didn't get awarded a penalty, because I thought in my eyes that looked like a penalty. But Yilmaz looks pretty promising at the back. He looks pretty solid. He doesn't chicken out of tackles, because I thought he might do, but we get a good chance. Can we get there? But unfortunately the goalkeeper Manone gets there just before us and denies Marshall, who is a very quick striker, along with Kingsley Coman off. Goretzka is running in the box. He's going to hit it. Good block. Can anyone get there for the header? going to be Goretzka, but unfortunately they do get the ball clear, and we did come very close there, and that's probably our closest chance to scoring so far this game. We'll skip past one. In the second half, he hits it, and the goalkeeper makes a really good save there. The former Sunderland goalkeeper denying Marshall there. We're going to take the quick corner. Maybe not, because the substitution happened, but Barniati whips the ball in the box. It comes to Callum Chambers. He's trying to get his head up there, and it gets clear. Hernandez hits it, but it's a good block from Sacco. Play the ball back to Nicholas Gorka. He's going to try and finesse it round the goalkeeper, and what a fantastic goal it is from Nicholas Gorka. He whips the ball round, and it curls round the player trying to block it, and Manoni can't get anything on it, and thankfully we do then manage to get ourselves in the lead. Some good decisive play from us there. Instead of hitting it, we do play the ball back to Gorka, and instead of smashing it, I decided to finesse it, and what a fantastic finesse it was as he finessed it right the way around the goalkeeper. And actually, if you look at Gorka's stats, he does actually have the potential to play up front as well. So I think if we do have any injuries up front, we could easily put Gorka up front, because he has got some massive, really good finishing stats, which I'll maybe even show you after the game so you can have a look. Actually, I'll show you now. But as you can see here, if you look at Gorka's stats, he's got really good sprint speed, reactions, attacking position. His attacking position is 85. And then, look at this, he's got long shots 82, shot power 86. He's got dribbling 84. His finishing's 88. He's just like absolute monster. He's got 5-star weak foot. Dear me, what a fantastic player we've actually got in our squad. He's only 19 years old and he's 78 rated. So there's no way I'm going to be selling him, because I think he could be the next big right back, and probably the best right back in the game, which I'm hoping we can try and progress him even more. And maybe we might even get to episode number 200. When we get to episode number 200, he might be like 98 rated, you don't know. But we played, oh, that's a clear foul there. And the referee should book him for that. And a little bit dirty there from Sacco. I think getting a little bit frustrated that they're not getting any decisions going for them. Then gets lovely ball played over the top to him. Can he beat the defender for pace? He can. He's going to try it, plot to the back post. I was trying to be not greedy there. I tried to set up Anthony Marshall, but unfortunately, a little bit wrong. We should have went on my own, especially with the form that Kingsley Coman's in. But we whip the ball in the box. It gets cleared. Hernandez this time is going to hit it. And, oh, he nearly scored. He nearly done exactly what Nicholas Gorka did moments before. Clear the ball, clear the ball. We get a good header on that from Chambers. Vitinho can't win it. It comes out wide to Doherty. We try and clear the ball. They play a good ball in the box, and Nieto was lost in no man's land, and unfortunately they get themselves back on level terms in the 82nd minute. Nieto should have come out for that, but he's just come and then stopped, and it was a good header from Van Lipara, who's the former Tottenham player on the game. But Kingsley Coman skips past one, skips past another, but Sacco makes a really good challenge. He had to get that right, otherwise he would have been taking an early bath. I'm not sure whether this goes to a replay or whether we have to go into extra time, but I'm hoping it goes into extra time, because if it's a replay, we're going to have to play another game which is going to waste up our energy, especially with some poor defending. Maybe I have to try and make a substitution, but it was already in the last stage of the game. If they score, they nearly scored. I thought that was in for a minute, and we are lucky now that. And look, they're all out on attack. They're right upfield. We're going to try and get something from this game. Anthony Marshall knocks it on. Play the ball over the top to Vitinho. Vitinho chests it down. He gets past one. He's going to Rabona inside. He does it very well, but unfortunately, the defender makes a good block. And Vitinho is a player that I think I'm going to have to try and get rid of, because I don't really enjoy him. I know he's 5-star skills, but still, he's not really a player that's that promising. I thought he was going to be growing a lot more. He's only grown about 2 ratings, which just is not good enough, especially when we've had him for about 4 seasons. And that is it, guys. The game has finished. It's not going to go into extra time, and it looks like we're going to be going into a replay. The player ratings, very poor ratings from us. As you see that, Vitinho picking up a 5.7, Draxler a 5.5, and our best player was our left back, which just proves something. Nieto, not the worst performance from him, but I thought, well, I suppose he probably couldn't do much more, in all honesty. But anyway, I'm not too fond of him, but I think he proved that he is quite a good player. And we have the game against Wolves straight away. A player returns from injury, so Luke Garbutt joins to the full-time squad. But we're going to have a look at the calendar, or give some expectations high for Yilmaz's debut, which he's already had. Volsmich wants us to have a look at his wages. Thinks he should be paid a little bit more. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. We've got enough wages to offer him one, so why not? So let's go have a look. Where has he gone? What's his name? Volsmich. Why does he want more? Oh, because only on 3,000, that's why. Oh, that's not too bad. He only wants 10,000, so we're offering him 10,000, an extra year, and he's still going to be a squad rotation player, and he can have a 5% bonus if he scores as well, which I'm sure he will do. This next game will be quite a crucial game. Once again, it's another replay against Wolves that we've only recently played. This time we are going to be playing at home, and hopefully we can come out on top. Shall we play exactly the same squad? No, we're not, because a lot of the players are a little bit not fit enough. So we're going to play our strongest possible squad in this one. Sterling's going to be making his debut. Garbett, I will play Garbett. I'm going to play him. Draxler is not going to play. The player that's going to play is Divock Origi. Draxler can come on the bench instead of Boniati. He's a little bit tired. Actually, Callum Chambers can actually play instead of Garbett, because I don't really want to risk Garbett. Garbett can play in the next game, but hopefully this could be a good enough squad to beat Wolves. And shall I play Nieto again? No, I'm going to play Scuffit and Goretzka. So that's going to be our squad for this one, and hopefully we can come out on top. Raheem Sterling, maybe he'll pick up a goal on his debut. Let's just have to wait and see. Luke Garber is still going to have to wait for his debut, as he is still currently not fully fit. He's got plasters next to his name. I don't really like playing players when they've got a plaster next to them. So let's just jump into this game, and hopefully we can come out with a good result up against Wolves. Stones plays the ball to Zivkovic. We get a little bit lucky. The ball gets played over the top to Lukaku. Can he get there? He does. He he puts the ball just wide of the post. He should have went with his right foot, but we're going to take the quick corner. It's going to come to Halilovic. Halilovic is going to play it back to Junior Malanda. Malanda's going to strike it from range, and it goes it finds the back of the net. What a fantastic goal it is from Junior Malanda, and that is the reason why I like taking the short corners. What a fantastic goal it was, as he put the ball right into the bottom corner of the net, and the goalkeeper had no chance of keeping that one out. So I was very pleased that Malanda picked up an absolutely beautiful goal there. The Wolves are coming on the attack here, but hopefully we can try and keep them out. Raheem Sterling down the wing is going to try and prevent the cross. He gets in, and Scuffit loses the ball. It's going to come to Dicko, and we do then, thankfully, manage to get the ball clear. As he comes the ball out to Zivkovic. Zivkovic plays the ball to Sterling, and Sterling, can he just run with him at pace? Unfortunately, a little poor touch from Sterling there, and they do regain the possession of the ball, but they're through. But thankfully he's offside, but Scuffit comes out and makes a good block there with his head. Gorka's running. Gorka's run through everyone here. Can he score his second goal? Oh, he hits the inside of the post, but unfortunately it does go out wide for a goal kick. But Gorka's proving to be a goal scorer. He's proving that I should just be running at people with Gorka, because he's proving problems, and hopefully maybe even scoring more goals for us this season, which would be crucial for us to try and get into the Champions League, especially when we've got a player that's coming from right back and terrorising down the wings and maybe even scoring goals. But Raheem Sterling plays a beautiful ball through, but unfortunately the referee had already blown up for a foul that was committed by Zivkovic on Bath, the centre-back. Origi's cut inside. He's done extremely well to cut inside, but unfortunately there's nothing on. He plays the ball to Malanda. Malanda's going to hit it again. But this time they do make a good block, and Malanda is denied his second goal of the game. But they do come on the counter here with Dicko. Can Ayan Kyle play? He can't, and they look to be causing some problems, but thankfully Stones, the former Everton defender, cuts out the play, and we do then get the ball clear with Halilovic, because he plays the ball out wide to Zivkovic. Zivkovic plays the ball to Malanda. We're going to try and switch play, but unfortunately it doesn't work, as they do read the situation, and the ball gets cleared once again out of harm's way. So Wolves are proving to be a little bit difficult side to break down, but hopefully in the next few minutes they will be going out all for it to try and get that next goal, which hopefully will leave gaps at the back, unless they score now. But thankfully Divock Origi is there on defensive duties and manages to get the ball clear. And we're going to go on the counter here. We're normally quite good at the counters. Halilovic plays the ball to Chambers. I don't know what Chambers are doing so far at the pitch, and that's a fantastic challenge there. But we keep the ball in play. It comes to Raheem Sterling, who plays the ball around the corner to Gorka, and Gorka's just going to run because he's got the pace to, and no one's going to catch him. We're going to have to cut inside though, because there's nothing on. Gorka. Oh, he nearly done him. Nearly done the defender there, but Malanda makes a good block, and it looks like they're not going to be able to mount a counter unless they play a lovely ball over the top to Dicko. And but they're not really doing that much, in all honesty. Haven't really threatened Scuffit's goal. Not really. But I'm really pleased with how Sterling is playing in this game because I think he looks really promising as well because he's a lot of good defensive duties as well, which I'm pleased because Lamela didn't seem to do that. He used to have quite a lot of attacking, but defending, he was never really at the back. But I'm actually liking Sterling because he's got good pace and he's there defending and he's actually prevented a few opportunities, which is nice to see from a player of a young age. See, the spaces are starting to appear at the back now. Zivkovic depossesses the player here. He should play it wide to Lukaku, who was all on his own, but he tried to go on his own. A poor decision from him, but there's spaces clearly opening up at the back now. We're going to play the ball across to Divock Origi. He's going to cut inside on his right foot. He's going to hit it, and a good save from the goalkeeper. And we're going to have to make some substitutions now as players are starting to tire. What I'm going to try Sterling up top because I think he can't play striker, but I'm still going to try him up top. Zivkovic is going to come off for Porstmouth, and this Buson guy is going to come on for Origi. Yeah, so I'm going to bring on two players I don't normally bring on Buson and Umiedo because he's only 17 years old, and also Porstmouth, he's only 17 years old as well, and looks not too promising, but he looks okay. And hopefully Sterling might be able to pick up a goal on his debut as I've moved him up top, which I do know he can play up top, but unfortunately it doesn't show that he can. But they do look very... we need to get the ball clear. Ayan wins the header, but the ball comes straight back into Dicko. We need to win the ball here. The referee gets in the way. Defender for us. Thank you, ref. But if we're not careful, they're going to score here. Miranda makes a good block. We need to try and get the ball straight away, otherwise they will clearly scuff it. Makes the block. He's going to throw the ball out. We get there. Haliljevic, we're going to go on the break now. Play the ball to Miranda. Miranda to Origi. Origi's going to come off in a minute so he can just run. This ball rolls past. That's clearly a foul, ref. No. But Origi cuts inside. He's going to try the finesse. And fortunately, he gets a little bit too much on the finesse, not enough curve, and the ball goes out wide. But with 5 minutes remaining, we do make some substitutions, and Sterling has gone up top. Maybe he can terrorise the defence. You never know. Just have to wait and see. In the remaining 5 minutes, I know it's not long enough to try him up front. We just have to see if anything happens. That's it, guys. We have won the game 1-0 at home against Wolves in the FA Cup replay. Very pleasing to see that. And player ratings, no one really got that good a rating. The best was Divock Origi with a 6.6. Or, sorry, Simone Scuffit with a 7.5. So, not too bad, but thankfully we did manage to get the win. And very promising win as well. Actually, Liverpool actually beat Blackpool 5-0, so a good triumphant victory for them. We're going to move into our last game, which will be against QPR for this episode, and I really hope you have enjoyed episode number 100, which hopefully we can top off with a win up against QPR in the up and coming game. Sorry. The contract offer was declined because he would like a greater squad role. That's interesting. Porstmouth, he wants a greater squad role. So what he wants, I give him a squad. He wants an important first team player, which he's not going to get. I give it to him because I'm not really bothered anyway. But anyway, do I play one more game or 2 more games for you guys? I'm not really sure. It's up to you. Let's see how this QPR game goes. If we win this QPR game and I feel confident, we may go ahead and play another against because it's a massive game up against Manchester City. So we're going to be playing in the white kit this time, our away kit, and we're going to pretty much have to play. I'm not sure what squad we can put out that's going to be fit because we have just recently played. So Coman, Marshall, Goretzka, Vitinha, Draxler, Chambers, Boniati. So here, Gorka can't play, that's for sure. Chambers can't either. He can. So this guy can play. Stones. So Freeman can play at right back. Hernandez will move in the middle, and Garber will make his debut at left back. He can play left midfield as well, so maybe I can push Garber up as well a little bit more. So we're going to jump into this game against QPR at Loftus Road, and hopefully we can pick up another 3 points to try and keep our hopes of qualifying for the Champions League alive. Needley Coman gets the first chance of the game. He's going to hit it with his left foot, but it's a good block from the centre-back Harryman, and they do then manage to get the ball clear and play the ball out wide to Victor Andrade, who is a player that maybe I have to try and look at, because I do know in FIFA 14 he had really good potential. I did actually sign him, but he looks like he's got a little bit taller, so I'm not sure whether it's the same Andrade. It might not actually be Victor Andrade. But Yilmaz is running the whole length of the pitch here. We have to be careful because he's left the space at the back, but Yilmaz makes a good block. They do have a shot, and they do then manage to... his shot was a little bit poor, and the ball goes out wide for a goal kick, and Simone Scuffet is going to take it in short. What a fantastic goal from Vitinho. Lovely play down the wing from Julian Draxler as he cuts the ball inside to Vitinho. Vitinho finishes expertly with his left-hand foot. As you see there, Draxler kept on running, no one could touch him. A lovely ball back to him, little like back heel, and lovely finish from Vitinho to pretty much finish off what was a fantastic move. And we found ourselves 1-0 up in this game up against QPR at Loftus Road. Naughty foul there from the QPR left back. He's surely going to get booked for that one. Who's going to take it? We have to have a look, see who our best free kick taker is. But it looks like a good range for a left footer here, or maybe even a right footer. Who's got the best kind of curve? Julian Draxler looks promising to take this. Or Boniati. Garbett. Garbett's got fantastic curve. Garbett, for his goal on his debut, whips the ball over the wall but hits the wall, unfortunately, and the ball then gets managed to get clear out of harm's way and gets taken clear by Leroy Fer. Draxler's taken on the last defender here. He's going to cut inside. Lovely skill. He's going to finesse it, but there's a good block there, and Murphy picks up the missing pieces in the middle with an easy, comfortable save there. But that's going to be the half-time interval, and hopefully in the second half we can pick up a few more goals as Julian Draxler is terrorising them down the left-hand side of the pitch. Good chance for QPR. They take the ball round Scuffet and slot the ball into the back of net, so we still haven't come out from a half-time. Good play there from Phillips as he plays the ball back, comes inside. Scuffet was lost in no man's land, and Prato finished the ball expertly into the back of net. But we're going to try and get ourselves straight back on level terms as Kingsley Coman is going to sprint past everyone, and he's going to try and cut inside on his favourite right foot, and he's going to finish it, isn't he? No, but it's a good block from Stephen Corker, the former Tottenham centre-back. But we're going to try and take the corner short, and we're going to try and do what we normally do, and play the ball back out wide to Boniati, and he's Goretzka, sorry, and Goretzka's going to hit it, but unfortunately, he scores a fantastic goal. What a goal from Goretzka. Leon Goretzka puts it right into the top-hand corner. Our number 8, who were thinking of selling, scores a wonder goal, and Murphy, a little bit disappointed there that their lead didn't last very long. But here, what a fantastic strike. It loops up and under and right into the top-hand corner. So we've scored 2 absolutely fantastic goals from corners so far this episode, and we're playing very well. Fantastic save from Scuffet. Can we win the header? We can, and it gets cleared by Yilmaz. Not very well, and Scuffet once again makes a fantastic save. Goretzka wins the header, and Boniati can play the ball clear to Anthony Marshall, who's going to cut inside. He takes on one. He's going to cut inside again, but unfortunately Tarat read the situation, and they do then manage to regain possession of the ball. But Simone Scuffet keeping us in the game here, but we have a chance to get ourselves to wrap up the game as Vitinho cuts inside. Oh, we tried to do the skill and went a little bit wrong. I think he tried to do it in the wrong place and in the wrong time. Boniati a little bit lucky there that Robinson managed to jump out the way, otherwise he could have been booked for that rash challenge there. But they're in trouble here. If we can rob the ball, which we couldn't, we should have done because it was 2 against 1. But actually their QPR pushing loads of bodies forward, and if we can get the ball, there's Anthony Marshall upfield all on his own. Can Yilmaz win the header? He can't. And Stephen Corker, their centre-back, wildly blast the ball over the bar. It's actually offside anyway. Anthony Marshall's through. Ash surely got a penalty. The referee points to the penalty spot, and we have the chance to wrap up the game at 3-1. I'm going to let Luke Garbett take it as it is his debut. I'm not sure whether to take Luke Garbett or Yilmaz, because Yilmaz has played very well this game. But actually, then Marshall does come inside. He gets clearly taken out, and the referee points to this penalty spot. I know it's going to be risky letting one of them two take it, but I know Marshall won the penalty, but I want them. I think I'm going to let Garbett take it because it is actually his debut. Let's see what his penalty stats are like. He has got 55 penalties and Yilmaz has got 52. So Luke Garbett's going to take the penalty. The former Everton player who we've only recently brought in on his debut to get a goal on his debut. Can he do it? He's going to go to the right-hand side of the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper saves it. I know we shouldn't. I've missed so many penalties recently. I don't know what's happened to me. Vitinho's gone down injured, crutch in his leg, and that looks quite serious. And unfortunately, from that, we've basically messed up everything. But Vitinho's going to come off, and Volschmidt is going to come on. Boniati's also going to come off. Goretzka can go into centre defensive mid because I do know he can play there. and out wide can come on this guy. Oh, that was poor play from me there. I knew goalkeepers normally tend to go that way, but I tried to be clever once again and it didn't work. And a little bit disappointing there that Luke Garber couldn't pick up a goal on his debut as he had the best of chances. I know it's my fault, but still. We have to wait and see if he can get a goal in the remaining 1 minute of the game. I should have let Yilmaz take it. But can it prove to be even more costly? But we managed to get the ball clear. Kingsley Coman all on his own against the goalkeeper. He skips past the defender. Oh, he plays the ball to Marshall, who's got no energy left whatsoever, but he's got enough energy to take half the shot, and it was a good save from the goalkeeper. I should have went with Kingsley. I'm going to try the short corner once again. This time Goretzka's going to hit it once again. Can he do it? They're blocking it. They've seen the danger. They blocked it. Marshall clearly gets fouled, but he still whips the ball in the box. Goretzka wins the header. Comes out wide to Volsmith. He's only just recently come on the pitch, and a fantastic save once again from the QPR goalkeeper, who's played very well in this game. But this time we are going to do it. We're going to play the ball out wide to Freeman. Freeman to Goretzka. Goretzka's going to cut inside on his right foot, which surely was a foul, but the referee pulls up. And that is it for the game. We end up winning the game 2-1. A missed penalty from Luke Garber. A little bit disappointed about that, but thankfully he puts a good performance at left back, and we do manage to win the game very promisingly away from home at Loftus Road against QPR. So I am actually going to play the next game up against Manchester City, and that will be the last game of this episode, which is an absolute monster of an episode, but hopefully you guys do enjoy it. And he's out for 3 months, so Vitinho is going to be out for the rest of the season. A little bit disappointed about that, but there's going to be a few more opportunities now for the likes of Volsmith, who will probably be getting a few more games now at Cam as he accepts his contract offer as well. So the next game and the final game of this episode was going to be up against Manchester City, who are currently sitting in 9th place. So they're not doing too well, but if we win this game, we can close up the gap on Liverpool if they lose. But I'm not actually sure who Liverpool are playing anyway. So we're going to have to hope we can put out a good performance here up against Manchester City. As you can see here, guys, in the next round of the FA Cup, we have got Arsenal, and then in the Champions League round of 16, we've got AC Milan, so a massive tie in Italy, but hopefully we can come out on top. But before that, we do have a very difficult game up against Manchester City, which we will jump into now and hopefully come out on top as we are playing at home as well. Here we are, guys, a massive game up against Manchester City. Also, what I'd like to say, if you guys are enjoying this live highlights thing, let me know, because I'll maybe even do it more often, because I'm actually really enjoying doing this live highlights, because it kind of shows my emotions as well while I'm playing the game, and you can see what I'm kind of thinking as well during the game. So I'm hoping you guys will enjoy this episode. If you do enjoy the live highlights, let me know in the comments down below, and if you want me to do it, maybe even like, not even every episode, because some of you guys might enjoy the post commentary, like I record it before and then like comment afterwards. But if you guys do actually like me to do this kind of commentary, I would really appreciate if you could let me know in the comments down below, because I am really enjoying it. But the first chance game does fall to us. Lukaku's going to try and finesse it, but unfortunately gets a little bit too much from it. But yeah, so if you do enjoy this kind of commentary, let me know, because I will be doing it a lot more often if you guys do enjoy it, because I think it's good for me as well, because I'm like talking at the same time. It shows my emotions, like I've already said, and also if you do want me to do it, let me know how often you want me to do it. Like if you want me to do it, it's quite, like some of you might want me to do it every single episode. If you do, then let me know in the comments down below, because if there's a lot of you that say you want me to do it every episode, then maybe we'll change it and do it every episode, or maybe every 5 episodes, or every 10 episodes, every 25 episodes. I'm not sure. Whatever you guys want, let me know in the comments down below. And I think what we should do as well, every 50 or every 25 episodes, we should be doing like a special video, like a live Q&A, stuff like that. So also let me know about ideas of when we hit milestones in the career modes, which I would appreciate if you could let me know. So, but just think about that, and also drop a like on the video as well, as it is episode number 100. So, yeah, so let's hope we can try and finish off this episode with a good win up against Manchester City, which would be nice to see. Zivkovic skipped past one, skipped past Company, he's going to hit it, but what a fantastic save it is from Joe Hart. But the referee's pointing to the penalty spot. We have got a chance in the 35th minute to wrap up or to start winning this game. I think Vincent Kompany might have made a late lunge on Zivkovic, but Joe Hart made a fantastic save from his shot. I have to have a look at the replays. Oh yeah, he clearly took out his standing foot, and he pretty much does a split as he goes down. This time, I will give it to Zivkovic because he won the penalty. Last time I took it away from him, I missed the penalty. This time, I will take it with him. He's going to try and send Joe Hart the wrong way. I'm going to go my normal way. Can I come out on top? Yes, I can. This time, even though I had my... I thought I'd missed it because Joe Hart went the right way. But thankfully, we had managed to put the ball into the back of the net. So we found ourselves 1-0 up in the 37th minute. And Zivkovic, the man in form up front, scores a very crucial penalty. And Joe Hart did actually come very close to preventing us from scoring as well. But hopefully we can try and regain our lead and maybe even double it on the counter, as we're going to have to probably try and sit back a little bit and try and soak up the pressure. That's half time now. We do very well to go in at half time in the lead. Actually, Liverpool are currently beating Newcastle, Chelsea beating Nottingham Forest, and Arsenal are losing 1-0 against Hull. So that's a brilliant result for us, as Arsenal are currently just behind us in the league as well. So hopefully try and pull out a little bit of a gap between us and Arsenal if we can manage to win this game, and Hull also hold on and don't let Arsenal come back into the game in that tie. They're causing problems here. They get the ball through, but fantastic save from Simone Scuffet to deny Diego Costa, 30-year-old Spanish striker. But thankfully, we do then manage to get the ball clear, and poor corner from them, and Stones clearly pulls the ball out, and Raheem Sterling's going to run after that and try and prevent Zabaleta from getting the ball back into the box. But Nasri's going to run down the wing. He's going to whip it in. We're not going to have to... Stones is out of position. Zabaleta's taken on Gorka. He shoots, but what a wild effort it is, and the ball goes out wide, and we do then manage to regain possession of the ball as Simone Scuffet plays the ball short out to Gorka. Gorka to Ayan, and Ayan back to Stones. They're going to try and keep possession of the ball now. Good challenge there from Lukaku with the ball in the box. A poor mistake from them, but can we keep the ball in play? We do. We play it back to Halilovic. Halilivic's going to try the finesse. It gets blocked and the ball goes out wide for a corner. I think Hart was stranded there. Once again, the short corner. Can it come into process? No, because we didn't do it in time. Halilovic whips the ball in the box. Comes to Mandanda, but we do then get another corner. This time, we are going to try it. And hopefully this time, it will come off Lukaku this time. I don't know what he's doing out there, taking the short corner, but we play the ball back to Stones, Stones to Halilovic, and they do poor corner from us there, and Kompany picks up the ball. Can we try and put him under pressure to whip the ball out wide? He can't. He does use his composure, play the ball to Yaya Toure, who is an absolute monster, who's terrorising us in the centre of the park, and we do then manage to regain possession of the ball with a good challenge there. But Divock Origi is going to hit it from range, I can see it. No, he's not. Good chance here for City. Nasri's gone inside, he's played the ball to David Silva. David Silva's played the ball out wide to Zabaleta. Zabaleta plays it across to Yaya Toure, who's going to turn Mandanda, who's played the ball to Lewandowski. Mandanda picks up the ball, he plays the ball to Halilovic, and we get the ball clear. Halilovic is going to run at the fence. He's going to try... Oh, he's gone the wrong way. Lukaku, Sterling skipped past one. He's going to try and finesse, but unfortunately it didn't work, and we're now got to get back quickly. Lukaku, the striker, using his determination to get back and win the ball back for the side. What fantastic determination it is from Romelu Lukaku. Lewandowski's come off, and Belotti, the 26-year-old striker for Manchester City, has come on to see if he can try and get themselves a goal. But Nasri's taken on Gorka. We're in trouble now. Gorka's got to try and get there to prevent the cross. We can't. But Garbett wins the header. Zivkovic try and win the missing pieces, which he does. Play the ball to Lukaku. Lukaku skips past Rickett. Can we pick up the second goal in the game here? No, but Origi picks up the ball. And Origi, using his pace, cuts inside. And Origi. Origi plays the ball back to Mandanda. He gets it all wrong. And that's the game finished, guys. We have managed to win 1-0 against Manchester City. What a fantastic result it was. A good goal from us from the penalty spot. I thought Zivkovic played extremely well in that game. He was terrorising the defence. I couldn't really handle Yaya Toure in the middle of the park, but thankfully our defence does very, very well. And Luke Garber also had a very promising game to deny Jesus Navas running down the wings. And that's actually going to be it for this episode. So if you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below. That's going to be very much appreciated. And I really do hope to see you next time, very, very soon, for the next episode of probably the Inter Milan career mode. And yeah, so thank you for watching. And also don't forget, if you do like this type of commentaries, let me know in the comments down below, as hopefully we can try and do this more often if you guys enjoy it. Thank you.